Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A moment here now to see the numbers for OG Anunoby.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at point guard. And for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the center, locking down the middle. Coach Van Gundy with these two bigs. I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently. But when it works, it works.
Now Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game outside Towns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Now, here's Cunningham. We saw him with 29 points last game. Duren with the screen on Brunson. Cunningham passes to Thompson. He tries for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
If he develops a consistent 3-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
That's too hard. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Anunoby, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harris kicks to Robinson. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Hart with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. For 3, Bridges nailed from 3-point land. Bridges has got 6.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Towns, the pass to Hart. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 3. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
And here's Brunson following the 3-pointer by Cade Cunningham. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, such a strong player. Even the foul can't throw Towns off completely.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Now, here is Robinson. His last outing with 20 points. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Cunningham. Lock at 6. Over Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off. New York leading by 3. Here's Towns. Great defense that time from Duren.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Robinson with it. Brunson picks him up. Duren against Anunoby. Brunson outside. Hart with the screen for Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here is Harris. No scoring in this one. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Remarkable balance by the veteran Harris, showing he's able to take contact while shooting.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up?
At the line for your Pistons, Harris. Tobias Harris, 1 shot.
That's good from Harris. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Inside, here's Towns. Duren pulls it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. The Pistons working the ball around. They get it back, and Duren slams it in.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cams, sponsored by AT&T. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Bridges passes to Hart. Out to the right wing. Brunson with a clean look. New York, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Towns with the steal. Shot to stop the run. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. With the step back to the inside, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Denver. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked.
Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
So it's the Knicks now. 6-point game. Brunson against Cunningham. Towns a screen on Cunningham. Brunson good.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Detroit.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Detroit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Robinson for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Robinson not afraid to let it fly from deep. You got to get out on him.
Knicks trail by 7. Brunson outside. With the teardrop, Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Durham, defended by Towns. And it's Harris off the drive. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Karl Anthony Towns.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Asar Thompson, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Harris against Clarkson. Pass to Brunson. Now, here's Clarkson. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. For 3. It's rebounded by Huerter. Pistons leading by 5. Cunningham up top. Pistons passing it around. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Bridges. Harris, good.
You know, Harris blossomed into a stretch big, putting tons of work into his three-point stroke.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Runs Robinson, the pass to Robinson. Shoots over Duran. Robinson misses. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Cunningham. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. And it's in there. And it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slipping.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Knicks trail by 10. Brunson kicks to Clarkson. Clarkson missing again. And, well, Detroit shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. Trips in the tray.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
So it's the Knicks now. Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. They need this. Green for 2 points. Brunson's got 8 points.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And another three for Detroit.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's the teardrop. And Clarkson with the layup.
Oh, what a soft touch. Clarkson just easing it in.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Cunningham passes to Duran. Back to Cunningham. And here's Herter outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pistons lead by 15.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Stewart.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Herter passes to Cunningham. Up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Detroit Pistons. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Clarkson in at the two-guard spot.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's McBride. Robinson passes to Towns. Outside for Robinson. Now McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, you got to close out on Towns from there because he's lethal from those corner spots.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Herter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Towns looking it over. Left side Clarkson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So stand for the teams that made a move at the trade deadline. They're now facing the challenge of incorporating new players.
Yeah, it's not easy, Kevin. And these teams in the playoff mix have to incorporate those new guys quickly and prove that that trade was worth it. There's a lot riding on these moves.
And the first one at the line is good. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
So he gets them both. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys?
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Jenkins kicks to Holland. He lobs it up, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Now McBride. He has yet to score. Pass to Shamet. Outside Towns. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pistons leading by 13. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. LeVert kicks to Jenkins. 6 to shoot. Back to LeVert from outside the arc. That one's in. His first shot this game.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Knicks trail by 16. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Towns for 3. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. And here's LeVert. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Jenkins kicks to Herter. Pass to Stewart. Robinson against Herter. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. for Karis LeVert. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And then for New York, Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Here's Robinson. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. A fadeaway. Cunningham's shot is off. Knicks trail by 14. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Clock at 6. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Bridges with the steal. Now Brunson. And here's Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And shooting better from three-point range here in the second, but overall still struggling right around 30% from beyond for the game.
And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball play.
Towns for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Wow, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Bridges for 3. Cans it from downtown. Bridges has got 9.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Bridges with the steal. Out to Brunson. He shoots again, and Bridges finishes it off. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
7'1" wingspan, Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Different look here for Detroit. During comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Harris subbed in for Holland. And a switch here also for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 16. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Cunningham's got 18 points.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks. Cunningham with it. He's got 18. Pass to Thompson. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his fourth rebound in this one. Now here's Brunson. Hart outside. Left side, Towns. Shoots over Duran. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham looking it over. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Towns high post. Brunson outside. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Duran the pass to Cunningham. Harris against Brunson. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. The Knicks shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Anunoby has the open look. No good on the triple. The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Cunningham. Towns against Duran. Here's Harris. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Brunson. A fader. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Cunningham outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's Brunson missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brunson. Over Cunningham. And he can't bank that one in. Pistons leading by 7. There's the lob to Duran. Can't complete the alley-oop. Now the Knicks with it. To the paint. Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. To the middle. Thompson misses. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Towns against Duran. Towns, the pass to Bridges. On deep, Brunson. Duran pulls it in. Detroit has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
The Pistons shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Robinson's checked in for Towns.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Harris.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duran and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
.32 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. And the 3 off target.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Hart kicks to Brunson. No good with the layup. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. To let them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Checking out the Pistons, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope, yep, they keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring 2 guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Knicks trail by 8. Bridges outside. Hart finds Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Fade away. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist on the night. Pistons leading by 6. Outside Robinson. Thompson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Thompson. Back to Harris. Duran with a screen on Hart. Harris's shot is off. Knicks on offense. In the corner, it's Bridges. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Cunningham against Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Hart. A 3 ball. That one misses. The Pistons shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Cunningham right side. Thompson a screen on Brunson. Back to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got his third basket of the night.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Brunson kicks to Towns. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Knicks trail by 10. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Runs in the pass to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Drills the 3-pointer. Anunoby's got 9 points.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Harris against Hart. Harris kicks to Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Anunoby passes to Bridges. The 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Duran. Hart against Harris. Over Hart. Harris misses.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Bridges outside. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Harris, who's got 20. Cunningham passes to Harris. There's the lob to Duran. up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Detroit.
Well, they've been owning the painted
break.
area
Take a break.
offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks trail by 5. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Anunoby outside. Shot clock at 6. New York moving the ball around. New York, no good that time either. Detroit leading by 5. There's the lob to Duran. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 9. New York's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's the screen. Here's Hart driving to the basket.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Duran. And here is Harris. Defended by Hart. Baseline jumper. That one a little long. Knicks trail by 5. Towns finds Brunson. The close range shot is good from Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Towns high post. Duran's on him. Towns down low. Defended by Duran. Towns, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Knicks trail by 7. Anunoby outside. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. They get it back. Towns kicks to Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Detroit's getting blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's a 9-point Piston lead.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter. You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Now Duran, a good big portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Pass to Harris. Robinson for three. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 9. Hart outside. Now Towns. Can they get it? And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
What a powerful dunk by Towns, showing the rim no mercy.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Pistons leading by 7. And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris, and it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. The Knicks also changing it up. Joe Robinson comes in for Towns, and it's Clarkson in for Hart. New York on D. Pass to Jenkins. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Bridges. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They trail by 7. Now here is Robinson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 4. Clarkson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Clarkson's got 7 points.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that 3.
Back to Stewart. Pass to Jenkins. Robinson for 3. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
Robinson, a screen on Robinson. Clarkson for 3. And that one drops.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Robinson misses. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges up top. Defended by Duren. And here's Brunson outside. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Anunoby sends it back. LeVert's checked in for Detroit. Kevin Huerter comes in for Robinson. The Knicks also changing it up. Diawara's checked in. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. On defense, New York. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Stewart. All sorts of time. Rebound collected by Clarkson. New York shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. No good on the shot.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Herter kicks to Jenkins. Pass to Duran. Now Herter. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity mid-air, you're in the right place. Duran with the float.
50 seconds left in the third. Here's Diawara. Back to Clarkson. Robinson a screen on Herter. Lobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Duran. Avert kicks to Jenkins. Pass to Duran. Now Stewart. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Landry Shamet, Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's McBride in at the point. Robinson finds Clarkson, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Cunningham. LeVert in the corner. No good from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Now, here's Shamet. Pass to McBride. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And here is Shamet. 5 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Herter. Stewart with it. Back to Herter. Shoots over Clarkson. And Herter gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 4.
This demonstrates how assertive Herter is shooting the ball. He can be dangerous off the catch.
And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his first points of the night.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Pass to Holland. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Cunningham on the wing. Defended by McBride. Here's Holland. Carries it from three-point range.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's McBride. Pass to Shamet. Back to McBride. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They get the rebound. Robinson finds Shamet. They kick out to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Fires from deep, and Herter gets it to go.
The defense had to expect this. Ruben Herter is going to come right back with a three-pointer of his own.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. The Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for New York. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thanks. It's not going to go for him. Cunningham with some nice D. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Clarkson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. He really has turned things around.
At the line for the Knicks, Clarkson. Jordan, Clarkson. One shot.
One shot.
They throw good. Clarkson.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
On the wing, Harris. Towns with the defensive effort. New York trailing. Here's Brunson to tie it up. It's deflected.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
Harris outside. There's the lob for Harris. No good. Shot missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
A different look here for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Kevin Herter. And then for New York, Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. That's good from Harris.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team, and we've seen the results over the years.
Towns down low. Duran's on him. Towns, no luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Down low. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Anunoby against Harris. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And a miss there on the triple.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson. Hart, he's checked in for New York.
Second team foul. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. One shot.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Hart the pass to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 22.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Now Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Inside. Thompson misses. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Brunson. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Oh, good with the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Harris, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Now here's Towns, guarded by Robinson. Hart, wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. Brunson against Cunningham. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Anunoby with the screen for Hart. Offline with his 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Harris looking it over. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Hart driving inside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them a phone. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Harris outside. Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. Trying to end the drought. And he hits the jump shot. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris finds Cunningham. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Kate can take over a game.
Brunson sends a screen for Bridges. The offensive rebound. Towns. And he goes big with the dunk right over Asard Thompson.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Duran the pass to Harris. Duran with the screen on Anunoby. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
And here's Cunningham. To the middle. Thompson throws it down. What an assist!
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Here we've got Brunson. Brunson bullies his way inside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Harris with it. Hart covering. Cunningham inside. He's against Bridges. And the shot goes in.
Well, Cunningham is a big-time, big-moment player. This team leans on him.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Hart, 3. Good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
The Pistons leading. Cunningham. Thompson. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, this is the next step for Thompson. He continues to work on developing into a reliable jump shooter.
Here's Anunoby. And they come back with a 3 of their own.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Cunningham inside. Brunson covering. And that one drops.
Big time points for Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Towns a screen on Robinson. Brunson. Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons leading by 3. Jalen Duran does not go in. Here's Hart. And stolen by Harris. And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
At the line for 2, Thompson.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. The Knicks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Knocks down the three.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Detroit's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Brunson. The glass.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trust in him in a big spot.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Against Cunningham. Outside Harris. Here's Thompson. Cunningham fires. The three is off. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the lead. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Hart. No good from 3. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. 13 for your Pistons.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so the Pistons take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.